Why can't I go to Veronica's house party on Saturday? Because you said so? I can't believe that nonsensical excuse still works. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my timeout corner. Oh. Psh, let's get real. It's true that adults have been on this earth longer than we have, but that doesn't mean that every piece of advice they give us is 100% true. And when it comes to dating input, yeah, as someone who hasn't been married since 1975, let me tell you what old school advice you're allowed to play hooky on. Here's 6 outdated relationship advice phrases you shouldn't listen to. 1. Don't get sexual on the first date. Now that Netflix and chilling is a term in today's lexicon, it's obvious our first impression standards have changed just an eensy bit. In today's world, it's common to have sex on the first date. But that doesn't mean you should feel like a prude for only wanting a goodnight kiss instead. Honestly, how far you go on a first date should depend on both your comfort levels. It used to be scandalous to even consider kissing on a first date. But the people who made up that rule were totally cool with sticking cigarettes in their mouths every 2 seconds and saying it was good for you. So I'm gonna take that grain with a little bit of salt, thank you so much. 2. Let them pay for everything. Just because someone asked you out doesn't mean that they make more money than you or that they're more responsible for just showing you a good time. My absolute favorite way to ensure a fun time is to buy my date the first drink, or appetizer, or iPad. Just kidding. There's no need to get all hoity-toity about chivalry either. If they want to pay because the date was all their idea, then totally let them pay. I'm just saying, in the 21st century, it's totally normal for both sides to literally cash in on the fun. 3. Let them make the first moves. Unless you're the shy type, there is nothing stopping you to ask someone out first, kiss them first, pull out the condom first, fart in front of them first. Wait, maybe not the last one? This first move business especially goes for girls crushing on guys. There are plenty of dudes out there who either aren't bold enough or didn't have the slightest clue you liked them, or if you were dating, that you were ready to get more physical. If you're a natural go-getter, then go get 'em, girl! 4. Don't live together before marriage. There's nothing wrong with deciding to live with a partner before getting married. I live with my boyfriend right now, and I'm saving money, I'm saving travel time between our places every day, and I'm saving myself the headache of living with Carly. Carly didn't do the dishes, she didn't shower, and she played the trombone at 4 a.m. inside our 2-bedroom apartment. I think Carly is an alien because who does that? Anyway, it's important to know what somebody is like to live with before you decide to stay with them for the rest of your life, right? You do you, but the idea that you shouldn't live with somebody before marriage is beyond old school. 5. You have to cater to everything they need. Happy wife, happy life. Treat a guy right, no cheating in sight. Make up a rhyme, it's set in stone, and you can never change it because it's frozen in history. Dang it, if only that rhymed. Just because you chose to commit to a relationship doesn't mean you need to sacrifice everything to keep them happy, or be their doormat when they're feeling down. It's especially disturbing when I hear girlfriends tell me that they feel obligated to do everything from running all the errands to giving oral sex regularly to make sure their boyfriends don't cheat on them or leave them. Happiness is a two-way street, and you have every right to make your partner sit shotgun every once in a while in the ride of your life. Ooh, that was a good one. We just got deep up in here. 6. Your relationship must end with marriage and kids. Here's a fun fact. Marriage is an ancient institution whereby men used to legally bind themselves to anywhere between 1 to thousands of women in order to create a stronger, more powerful family existence. Hashtag family goals, am I right? Yeah, so it's not surprising that in today's day and age, some couples never get married. And the same goes for having kids. While there are countless women out there who are just natural-born mothers, there are just as many chicks out there who would just rather not. Any rule that dictates that getting a diamond ring or having offspring is necessary for you is a rule you're better off ignoring. So there you go. 6 pieces of advice that I advise you to rip to pieces. Woohoo! Woo! Yeah, do what you want! What other advice do you think is outdated in today's world? Tweet me or Instagram me at Cheyenne Grogan, or let's chat about it in the comments below. I'm Cheyenne, and you're on Gurl.com. If you're ready to disprove even more advice that people shouldn't be telling you, click the video on your left to learn 7 crazy myths about being healthy. And if you are going to have sex on your first date, click the video on your right to prepare yourself with 6 reasons why it's going to suck.